Here at Chase Field, John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. So digging in, Tyler Fitzgerald. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This is the type of hitter his club wants at the plate, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Got it loaded. One away. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
On the ground, out to short. Lawler. On to first. And 2 away to start the 7th. Here's Lamont Wade Jr.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
That one catches the zone, and the count 1-1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Breaking ball misses down and away. In there at the knees, and the count is 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They still trail it here, 4-3. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Jelly back to work. And there's a ball. Jelly in his 3rd season, 27 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2018. In the air, center field. Lee makes the grab, 1 down. Jordan Lawler stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And there's a hit. So man aboard, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. Back up the, that got him. Gets it there in time though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a bouncer out to short. Adames the throw to first. And that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Willie Adames stands in. And Willie fouls one back. Here's the pitch to Adames. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That one 95 to finish him off.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate. He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Chapman in the box now. Takes strike 1. Chapman with just one more homer to reach the 200 career mark. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-2 the count.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
Just missed.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
So now a pinch hitter, Brett Wisely.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it, and that's the third out. So one hit is all they get. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Giants 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Eric Miller.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game, and now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. First offering, and it just misses. In the air, out towards left center. Ramos makes the catch, and there's one gone. This is Corbin Carroll. He's already homered in this game. Just missed. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Randy Rodriguez appears to be getting loose. Doval getting loose as well. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now here is Randall Grichuk. Lee makes the grab, 2 down. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 0 for 3 in this one.
Counts 1-0.
Pitch out, but no action.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Next offering is in for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. High fly ball out towards left center. Ramos gets under it. And that is that. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And the batter now, Herrera Encarnacion. And that is out of play. Here's 0-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Tosses to first. Now one gone in the 9th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And the Giants down to their final out. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep. Here in the desert, John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one not close. And that's ball 1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2. He goes down looking. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here's Mookie Betts now. Leads the league in batting average with only a handful of games left on the schedule, closing in on a batting title. Zips it across, and that quickly 2 away. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Carroll makes the catch, and that'll do it. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. To the right side. Freeman over to first in time. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. They say you win.
It's 0-1.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. And Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Naylor stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And that one hammered way back there. And that ball is gone. His 37th homer of the year. It's 2-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
This is Corbin Carroll. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Rodriguez back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's blown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
Smith, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
0-1.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Gurriel hauls it in for the out. 2 down. And here comes Tommy Edman. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swinging a foul straight back. Goes down looking. Dodgers down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Alex Vesia.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. The throw, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Gurriel gets a piece. Grichuk gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. Coming home. The relay. He's safe. And they're up by 3.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hernandez ranging after it. Puts it away for the out. Jake McCarthy getting ready to hit. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Slings to first. Awesome play there. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. Base hit and a run in to score. And I think Dave Roberts. Man at first, Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there. See you later. He sends it out of here. Home run number 40 on the year. It's 6-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. That one is absolutely belted. Edman going back on it. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated. Toss to Naylor. And a quick out number 1. So now it's Freddie Freeman.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-2 now.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Rojas stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That one felt good. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they're on the board. It's 6-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
One strike away. Outside with a breaking ball. And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. And the Arizona Diamondbacks are champions of the National League's Western Division.
What up, y'all? Yeah, soundtrack, what's poppin', baby? Woo! Y'all ain't know, I go by the name of Lupe Fiasco, representing that first and 15. Yeah, and this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally. You know what I'm talking about? So, check it out. First got it when he was 6, didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got on it, he slipped, landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week he had to talk with a list like this. Now we can end the story right here, but shorty didn't quit. It was something in the...
Back here at Petco Park with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Nobody out here in inning number 8. The Diamondbacks with a chance to set the all-time record for wins in a season with a victory here. What a season it's been for them, Singy. Just dominant the whole way through.
Just simply incredible, Boog. I mean, this would be such a nice feather in the cap for them, and they've already tied one of baseball's most impressive records, and to have a chance at breaking it, wow.
Gurriel at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Activity in the bullpen. Robert Suarez getting loose out there. Matsui warming up as well. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, pretty clear to me, he's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Out towards left center. 1 away. Gabriel Moreno now at the plate. Line to left. Hayward right there to make the grab. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Jake McCarthy will hit next. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires over to first. That's the 3rd out. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Fought into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
On the ground to 3rd. And a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. And Jake has entered the K zone.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
That one the other way. Marte throws to first in time. And a couple of quick outs. So digging in now for San Diego, Connor Joe. And there's a strike.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
High in the air, out to right. Carroll makes the catch, inning over. Now into the game, Tyler Wade. He'll be out in left field. And now Geraldo Perdomo. 0 for 3 in this one. Estrada back to work. Popped foul out of play off to the right. And that one in the air center field. Merrill. One down. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Bogarts with the throw to first. They get the out on Marte. Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. Tatis puts it away. And that is that. Back here in San Diego. Last chance for the home team. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. That one to first. Takes it himself. One out, bottom of the ninth. He's 2 outs away. And here is Xander Bogaerts. And that drops in for a strike. Bogaerts with just one more homer to reach the 200 career mark.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers.
Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
The rise in the box now. Take strike one. And fouled off.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
The other way, and foul ball. The Padres down to their final strike. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Throw to first, ball game. And the Diamondbacks claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. So the Arizona Diamondbacks with a new mark in baseball history, passing the 1906 Chicago Cubs and the 2001 Seattle Mariners for the most wins in a single season. Incredible run for them, Singy.
Absolutely amazing feat, Boog. I mean, just to say the least there. This is now an historic team. And one thing to remember, though, neither of those clubs went on to win the World Series. But I don't think that's going to give these guys any type of pause. They're going to roll into October with a world of confidence, and I think they're built for the postseason grind. Hey, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Give me the girls in the because I need all the things. Listen to damn, because I'm neat. Hear the punk rock bumble while you shuffle your feet. Left in the fast lane, guarantee to win in the rat race. Speeding them all, I've been stuck in a bad place. Fat face, sugar in the gas tank, sucking on my tailpipe. My face, left in the game, no one to blame. It's always the same. You can't contain all of my game, the deeper the fame. Whether I'm paid, whether I'm never amazed that I can die happily while you screaming my name. Yeah. Take the mask off. I think you know what I'm after. If you wanna get in, baby, give me the password. Let's go faster. Do I always feel like I only go backwards. Got patterns, no way to escape this. Eyes wide shut, someone hit me with lace. You can't shake this, take this, baby.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Back to the top of the order now. Jake McCarthy digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Evan Phillips preparing to come on if needed. Trinan also throwing.
The 2 strikes may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing at a ground ball, and that chance handled, and it gets by him to first, and he just gets it there in time. 1 away. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1 for 2. Lifted in the air, right field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. That's smacked on a line to center. And that ends the inning. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Just missed. Line drive. Makes the grab. 1 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
1 gone, runner at first. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. And there's a foul ball. Betts stands at first with 1 out. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
That one misses. And 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Down the line. Carroll on the move. He's got it. And that is that. Out in front and foul to the left side. Looking to get the tying run on base. Line drive, that's a base hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stay through it nice and...
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. He'll touch them all. And now they're out front. It's 2-1. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
This is Corbin Carroll. Line drive, base hit. Randy Randall Grichuk now. Center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. On the ground, could be two. Touches the bag for one. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. D-backs at a pair on the homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Back here at Chase Field, we're at the top of the 8th. Here comes Max Muncy.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
And that one fouled off.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got him swinging. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the late stages of game 1. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Out and in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. It's an immaculate inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Evan Phillips.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Hernandez makes the play. Throw over to first. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Geraldo Perdomo, the next to hit. 1 for 3. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Throw on to Freeman, and there's 2 away. Here's Ketel Marte. Fought off foul. Cut on and lifted in the air. Betts settles underneath it. And that is that. New inning getting started. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Freddie Freeman. And that's fouled off.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Kim in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Pitch in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swings and misses, struck him out. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Ohtani in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's a laser base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Late swing, fouled off.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Burns 1 strike away from securing game 1. Got him, and that's the ball game. So the Arizona Diamondbacks have jumped out to a 1-0 lead in this division series.
Yeah, and that carries a lot of weight in a 5-game series, Boog. It's huge to get an advantage right away.
Yep, a Game 2 victory will have them 1 step away from the LCS.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, on the other side, losing Game 1 can really sharpen that focus, man. Those guys know that they've got very little room for error at this point. An angel from the Lord in ceremonial garb, the big homie in charge, main culprit at large, emerge over the odds, the victorious odds, the talented Mr. Trotter, a midnight marauder. If it's blood in the water, no stopping the top shotter, I drop multiple arms like candelabras on a mission. I'm chasing chicken like a chupacabra. Salute your father, I'm headed back to Wakanda after the drama. Rappers get medevac to the trauma. To the lion separated from the pride. I rule Zion, I am the most hated one alive. Was fired, another one. I represent the unwanted side. Wash my hands of it all, then raise one and testified to lyrical. I'm guilty but justified.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Michael Conforto will climb in. He's 0 for 1. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Well, when you come off a tough 1-run loss in the postseason, you'll be looking back at the opportunities that you missed in the previous game and make sure that you don't miss them in this one.
And a swing and a miss, and he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Man, that looked like a pretty good swing, and I was waiting for it to get hammered somewhere. I mean, breaking ball, but he just somehow missed it. Timing looked solid, and his balance was there. He wasn't out on the front foot. Great pitch to hit, but
on the ground, 2 ball. Perdomo tossed to second, double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
We're in the second game of this division series. And stepping in is the speedy Jake McCarthy. Kershaw back to work. And he grounds one to the right side. Kim sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now up next for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. Both 2 in this one. On the ground to the left. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Foul ball there. Marte goes 6'1", a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Swings through that one.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. And it's off the batter's eye. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0.
throws a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Swing and a miss. 0-1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in game 2 of the NLDS. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Inside. 1-0. Strike one.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
And that's downstairs. 2-1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He's got it. And there's one away. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
That one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Slider for a strike. Strike 2.
Oh, it's him.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Ripped to third and caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Rips that one to right. Conforto pulls it down, and there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's Josh Naylor. He swings and fouls one off. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And that one is into the pool and gone. His second home run of the series. It's 4-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Kershaw will depart, and he had a tough time keeping them in the ball game today. We'll get a new arm when we come back. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Alex Vesia. He's into the game with the bases empty. This is Corbin Carroll, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Now a fly ball to right center. Outman makes the grab, and that's the inning. D-backs at a pair on the homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's Mookie Betts. Splits the plate, and that is strike one.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch.
On the ground. Tosses to first, and Betts is gone. And he's now just 5 outs away. He's got a real shot at this thing.
Yeah, Boog, he is rolling just in one of those grooves where he looks pretty unbeatable today.
The changeup missing, and now it's even 1-1. The Dodgers yet to pick up a hit here. Got him swinging.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Hernandez at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Waves at the defender for the strikeout. 8 down. Bottom of the 8th. Now, Jake McCarthy. And he deals. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Nabs it, and there's 1 down. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Out to center. Outman settles underneath it, and there's 2 away. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Swings through that.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 2. Smoked into left, base hit. So a man at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. And there's a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
This to third. Dives, and he can't hang on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And now the DH, Randall Grichuk. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. And they tack on 3. It's 7-0. That's their 4th home run. Here's Gurriel, 0 for 3 in this one. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1 for 3. Up and in, ball 1. Shoots a line drive single into right center. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And now it's Josh Naylor. He's already homered here in this one. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back there. And that's up onto the walkway and out of here.
Got to
keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate.
So 2 down, and now Corbin Carroll. Ripped to short, on the run, sends it over to first. Throw is high and over his head. And it's going to wind up out of play.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in.
The throw to first, inning over on the ground. And we're back. And now it's Max Muncy. Everyone's attention on the no-hit bid now. 3 tough outs to get. That's in there.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
3 outs from a no-hitter. On the ground to first. He steps on the bag, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. The batter will be Michael Conforto. One of their last chances to break up the no-no. That one to first. Naylor takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. So it's their last chance in this one. James Outman getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. And the no-hitter just 1 out away.
You can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You've got to have the mindset, I want the...
Swing and a miss. He's done it. It's a no-hitter.
Congratulations to him. He was dominant all game long. Got some really nice play behind him defensively. It seemed like everyone was on board, pulling for him to finish the no-hitter, but most importantly, get the W for the team.
So the Arizona Diamondbacks carry their momentum over from Game 1 to take a 2-0 lead in this division series.
They're knocking on the door of the LCS now, and I don't think they'll be doing a lot of tinkering before Game 3, the way things have been going.
Across the diamond, though, we may see a lot of changes to the lineup card as they face elimination in Game 3.
Yeah, they have to do something to shake things up, Boog, that's for sure.
The Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3, and we'll be back in a minute to get it started. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
Well, it's a lot to ask a team to come back from down 2-0, but it's been done before, and I know they're not lacking in confidence, even in this tough situation, but it all starts with getting off to a good start in this one.
And when you're the team that holds the 2-0 edge in a 5-game series, you want to end the series right now.
Absolutely. Avoid any drama or doubt and finish the job.
Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. We go to the 8th. This is Corbin Carroll. Swings through that one for strike one. Movement in the bullpen. Tanner Scott looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that one hops the wall. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way.
There's one, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it. Making a move at first. Here's the pinch runner for Arizona, Jordan Lawler. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Both 2 in this one. Gurriel gets a piece.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. It's slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Kicks and deals. That was the sweeper, but it missed. With the go-ahead run at first here in Game 3 of the NLDS. Got him! So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Pajes under it. Drops into the glove. And that's the third. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, this team was shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what do they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them get on that scoreboard.
And he handles it himself for the out. Here's Kike Hernandez. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of Game 3. Ground ball left side. Fires across the diamond, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Freeman, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one finds the corner, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Out to short, Perdomo. Throws across the diamond, and Freeman is retired. A discussion happening at home plate now, and I think they're making a double switch. We go to the 9th, and now the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Puts it away for the out. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 3 in this one. That one hit to right. Out number 2. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. That one found hard the other way.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And there's a base hit to left. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
A couple of singles back-to-back. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge.
In the air, left field, down the line. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. So they strand a pair. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. And we still have no score. Back here in L.A., ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hesung Kim. Rodriguez back to work. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. And there's your strike.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that gets down into the gap. It's a leadoff double, and the winning run is at second base.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at-bat. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. Now that sets up a huge at-bat. This ball game. It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
He takes it on his own. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Here comes the skipper, and line drive. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third with a sac fly. We're talking about a different story if that line drive hits the ground. But he made a good play, and they can get out of this thing with 1 more out.
Get on the ground to the right side. Takes it himself. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings. Back here at Chavez Ravine. On to extra innings. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. In the air to left, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Swung on, belted. That's going back. Back some more. And that one is gone. And that's how they take the lead. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs, Jordan Lawler. getting his first plate appearance here in extra innings. He entered the game as a pinch runner. And it's fouled away. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in Game 3 of the NLDS. That's out to center field. Edman. And there's one down. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. In the air, right side of the infield. Pajes coming on. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Liner, base hit. So now back to the top of the order. Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Right side, Kim. They get the force, and that is that. D-backs get 1 on the solo jack. It's now back here at Dodger Stadium. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Swinging a foul out of play. There's your strike, 95 of that one. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. The batter now will be Will Smith. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that one fouled off. Trying to close out a 1-run lead here in the late stages of Game 3. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. They're down to their final strike.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
And the Diamondbacks are moving on. They'll advance to the NLCS.
You win a National League Division Series, you can breathe a little bit as the next one will stretch out to possibly 7 games. I'm sure they don't want to take it that far, but they're just going to be happy to get there. Congratulations.
So the Arizona Diamondbacks are on their way to the League Championship Series, Singy.
And they did it in the most dominant way possible. And they're heading into the next round full of confidence, showing they're a force to be reckoned with here in October.
But you've got to feel for a team that's spent all year battling for a spot in the postseason, only to see it come to an end in a first-round sweep.
Yeah, things happen at high speed at this stage of the year, Boog. I mean, a series can get away from you in a hurry, and that was really the case for them in this one.
Jake McCarthy, third baseman, playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it stays fair. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
That one the other way. He dives, but he can't make the catch. The throw in. Hey! Now they get the runner and a rundown, and they tag him out. Here's Ketel Marte. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Swing and a foul straight back. Hot shot to third. They take the force out. That ends the inning. And back here at Chase Field, all set for the start of the inning. Now here is Trey Turner. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Throwing it back can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Got him. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Here's Bryce Harper. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in Game 1 of the NLCS. Late swing, foul to the left. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Sanchez back to work. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here's Gurriel.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
On the ground to third. Boom. Goes on to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Digging in, Gabriel Moreno. Lined into right. Castellanos makes the play, and that we're at the top of the 8th. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. A little bit low.
That's a ball.
And that is ball 1.
No, Brugge, it's so important to have a well-rested bullpen in the postseason. So it really helps getting starts like this. They're in position to win Game 1, and now we can expect the bullpen to be sharp for Game 2.
Swing at a ground ball, and it's just foul. That was close. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1, any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Substitution being made at first. Coming in as a pinch runner, Johan Rojas. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-2.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Little chopper rolls foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The next pitch misses, and the count 1-2. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the late stages of game one.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Now this is in the air down the line. Carroll sizes this one up, squeezes it, and that's the third out. Edmundo Sosa now in the game as he takes over third. Here's Josh Naylor. Infield shifted to the pull side. On the ground to third. Whips it across. He's out. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth. This is Corbin Carroll.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. He's not stopping on his way home. The relay to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and they lead by 2.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the Parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting to second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
Back to the top of the order. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Jake McCarthy. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Alvarado, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Ground ball right side, and that one handled. Now the throw to first on the run, and they get the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Marsh on the move. And that'll do it. All set to start the ninth in this one. And digging in for Philadelphia, Max Kepler just missed.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move. He's been so sharp today, even over 100 pitches thrown. His skipper is leaving him in there to finish the job.
Stays alive. And that one a little below the knees. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
The D-backs up by 2 here in game 1 of the NLCS. And that just misses.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Swing and a miss. Corbin Burns the strikeout.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
And a foul ball. 1 strike away from securing game 1. 2 down, nobody on. To first, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. So the Arizona Diamondbacks are not slowing down. They pick up the win here in Game 1.
Now, these guys are undefeated so far in the postseason, Boog, and when a team has this much momentum behind them, they can ride it all the way to the World Series. So it's easy to start thinking about these guys as a team of destiny right now.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. This some rich shit by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? Terrible thing away. New watch, the color just spoke to me. A parrot was in the face. New rat, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. My smacker too close to me. While classic taking my coat from me. I blast it, open. She on the dopamine. Locally, I be lowest keys. Overseas, I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they told me more. Them poppy seeds, the mini Connie mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seed. Harley can speak no English, but counting up the guap with ease. Yeah, baby, that's why I love you. Little baby, that's why I step all that singing, I'm back on dirty. Never leave the squad on God, I'm Michael Irving. 2:30 a.m. she tryna. Can't live this life, you don't deserve it. I've been working your tribe, a hoe. Got me a whole tribe. The world with no mama, then find a song that I can down, babe. Do what I say, like my name was sign me out. Netflix, her couch. Soon as I leave, sign me out. St. Louis up like we in the trees. Dark fried rice like we in the trees. Long hair trick, I'm Keanu Reeves. Roll when they wanna meet me. Girl, that cold make it popsicle. Outshine all these, no obstacle. Countryer than Kool-Aid and bags of hot picker. She gon' keep her sicker. And baby, that's why I. Yeah, baby, that's why I.
us traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers can around and catch the vapors. While my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you immigrants show papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing tapers. And they call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I press you on you when you stoop. With body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock to probably. Think it we talk about, we should've called a truce. Shout to all my that be waiting to make the part bang let loose. Chill, man, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. Militant, back in the booth.
Cherry tree, I cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me. Oh, yeah, I always find my way back right under you, bringing me back to life with your fruit. Cherry tree, oh, yeah, I always know that I can find you here, yeah. You keep me with a grip from ear to ear, always standing tall. If I could be just like your leaves, sun-kissed dreams inside my mind won't go away. If I could be just like your leaves, sun-kissed dreams inside my mind won't go away. No lie, you like complete me. Your fruit so right, sweet treat. Roots run deep, high up, but you never look down on me. Look down on me. Look down on me. No, you love me, it's yours. Look down on me. Look down on me. Look down on me. No, you love me, it's yours. Cherry tree, I cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me. Oh, yeah, I always find my way back right under you, bringing me back to life with the fruit. Cherry tree, oh, yeah, I always know that I can find you here, yeah. You keep me with a grip from ear to ear, always standing tall. If I could be just like your leaves, sun-kissed dreams inside my mind won't go away. If I could be just like your leaves, sun-kissed dreams sublime, divine, desire you all.
Que reflejan tu mirada, la noche tú y yo.
I got this fire burning in me from within. Concentrated thoughts on who I used to be. I'm shedding skin. Every day a new version of me, a third of me demented, cemented in pain, juggling the pros and cons of fame. I don't know how to make friends, I'm a lonely soul. I recollect this isolation, I was 4 years old. Truth be told, I've been battling myself, trying to navigate the rhythms fake, cynical about the judgment day. I did past life progression last year and it f***ed me up. Reincarnated on this earth for 100 plus. Body after body, lesson after lesson. Let's take it back to Michigan in 1947. My father kicked me out the house cause I wouldn't listen to him. I didn't care about his influence, only loved what I was doing. Gifted as a musician, I play guitar on the grand level. The most talented where I'm from, but I had to rebel. And so I'm off in the sunset, searching for my place in the world. With my guitar up on my hip, that's the story unfurled. I found myself with a pocket full of money and a whole lot of respect. While the record business loved me, I was head of rhythm and blues. The women that fell to their feet, so many to choose. But I manipulated power as I lied to the masses. Died with my money, gluttony was too attractive. Reincarnated. Another life, it placed me as a black woman in the chitlin circuit. Seductive vocalist as the promoter hit the curtains. My voice was angelic, straight from heaven, the crowd sobbed. A musical genius, what the articles emphasized. Had everything I wanted, but I couldn't escape. Had me in fetal position, restricted. Turned on my family, I went wherever cameras be. No private planes for my insanity. Self-indulged, discipline never been my sentiments. I needed. To me, and was like penicillin. Love, my happiness was in that. The melodies gave me hope when nobody's looking. My first assistant was a small town scholar, never did a till I got myself around her. My daddy looked at her the way he saw sin in me, pinched in me, reincarnated. My present life is Kendrick Lamar, a rapper looking at the lyrics to keep you in awe. The only factor I respected was raising the bar. My instincts sent material straight to the charts. My father kicked me out the house, I finally forgive him. I'm old enough to understand the way I was living. Ego and pride had me looking at him with resentment. I close my eyes, hoping that I don't come off contentious. I'm yelling, Father, did I finally get it right? Everything I did was selfless. I spoke freely when the people needed me, I helped them. I didn't gloat, even told them no when the vultures came. Took control of my fleshly body when the money changed. Son, you do well, but your heart is closed. I can tell residue that linger from your past creates itself. Father, I'm not perfect, I got urges, but I hold them down. But your pride has to die. Okay, Father, show me how. Tell me every deed that you done and what you do it for. I kept 100 institutions paid. Okay, tell me more. I put 100 hoods on one stage. Okay, tell me more. I'm trying to push peace in LA. But you love war. No, I don't. Oh, yes, you do. Okay, then tell me the truth. Every individual is only a version of you. How can they forgive when there's no forgiveness in your heart? I can tell you where I'm going. I can tell you who you are. You fell out of heaven cause you was anxious. Didn't like authority, only searched to be heinous. Isaiah 14 was the only thing that was prevalent. My greatest music director was you. It was colors, it was pinks, it was reds, it was blues, it was harmony and motion. I sent you down to earth cause you was broken. Rehabilitation, not psychosis. But now we here now. Centuries you manipulated man with music. Embodied you as superstars to see how you moving. You came a long way from garnishing evilish views. And all I ever wanted from you was love and approval. I learned a lot, no more putting these people in fear. The more that word is diminished, the more it's real. The more light that I can capture, the more I can feel. I'm using words for inspiration as an ideal. So can you promise that you won't take it?
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hi, folks. John Chomby alongside Chris Singleton. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
And the series started out like you might expect. The home side taking care of business in game 1. But this game today is going to reveal a lot about what this series will become. Will it be a battle for 6 or 7 games, or will it be a walkover? Those are the questions that we start getting more clarity on after game 2.
I have a feeling it's going to be a good one, Chris. This should be fun. First pitch coming at you. Ketel Marte up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily.
Comes through with the RBI. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Perdomo headed for the plate. Now throws on the brakes, and he's safe getting back.
Back-to-back singles. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Fouled off down the right side.
Well, pretty clear to me, he was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
This one in the air. Harper. He's got it, and the inning is back here in the desert, and now it's Alec Bohm. Up the middle. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Marsh stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. Man at first with one gone. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. There's the strike. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Grounder might be 2. Marte over to second, double play. Then he can't. Suarez back to work. And that one hammered. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the top of the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And the Phillies manager making his way. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Line drive, that's a base hit out of the left center field. Marsh quickly gets it back in, and that holds the lead runner. Now men at first and second. First and second, no outs. And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. That's towards center. Marsh sizing this one up. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third. This is Corbin Carroll. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Now that's smacked to right center. He makes the grab. Now a long throw to first. Back to first, and they got him. Double play. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now batting Max Kepler. That's down.
One ball, no strike.
Out front with the swing, and that is strike one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. He's got it. One away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
One down. Phillies down a run.
Nope, ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
That's a little bit low. Holding on to a one-run lead here in Game 2 of the NLCS. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Gurriel handles the chance. 2 down. Here's Trey Turner. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
That one's in there. That is strike 2. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So the tying run reaches with 2 away. This is Bryson Stott. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
That's a big run over there at first base. He's got some speed. Let's see if they send it.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
With the tying run on at first, here in the late stages of Game 2, into the outfield base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. To third. And that is that. 2 left. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Orion Kerkering.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. High fly ball right field. Castellanos moves on it. Hauls it in for the out. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And the postseason success continues for him.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Hit in the air out to center field. Marsh pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Randall Grichuk now. Fly ball to right. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And we're back. We go to the ninth. Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber.
Right through there for a strike. And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And here comes Alec Bohm. That's in there. 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Ball one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball to the right side. And that chance handled in plenty of time to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. Last chance for the Phillies. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
No ball, 2
Galley
strikes.
is just 1 strike away. And a good eye there.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Got him, and that's the ball game. So the Arizona Diamondbacks are now in the driver's seat with a 2-0 lead in the series.
Yeah, it'll be hard for them to not start thinking about the World Series, and maybe that's premature, but up 2-0 in a 7-game series, they got plenty of reasons to be confident.
Yeah, and for a team that's in a 2-0 hole, they've really got their work cut out for them as we head to a new venue for the next few games.
Sun setting in the background. What a way to set the scene. Yeah, we could take another lap round, but it wouldn't change a thing.
1 out, runner at second. Perdomo will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Here's Ketel Marte. That one is absolutely belted. This one's got a chance. In to score is the runner from third. It's 1-1.
Big RBI for him right there. Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well.
Go-ahead run at second here in Game 3 of the NLCS. Suarez swings and drives one. Deep left field. And that one hops the wall. Marte scores. Safe.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. His second homer of this series, and they boost their lead. It's 4-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Base is empty with 2 away. Corbin Carroll digs in now. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Now a jump throw. Nicely done for the out. It's game 3 of the National League Championship Series. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, these